Every day at ThunderRidge is filled with Grizzlies who do their best to make sure we stay happy and healthy, and nobody does this better than our mental health team. Mr. Tropper, Mrs. Geyer, and Mr. Hanford work every day along with counselors to make sure everyone's experiences at ThunderRidge are the best that they can be. Talking with them today, we found out what their lives as social workers and psychologists are like.
I'm James Trapper. I'm a social worker here at ThunderRidge, and this is my first year. Really, as a social worker, it's about helping students help themselves. There's very little I can do in here, from my office, because all the action happens out, in the school and at home. So, if I can set up like structures and systems to help students accomplish their work, set ways up so that they can better communicate with parents or teachers, or deal with the drama, that is high school, and try and navigate those things. Social work looks very different in a lot of different settings. I'm here to just try and problem solve and keep students happy and healthy. I've never written a referral. There's no way you could ever get in trouble for coming to me. I take privacy very seriously, to where I get to talk to students and work with them on things where I'm not going to go telling teachers or talk to parents unless there's a big safety concern. So sometimes students are really surprised at the things that we can talk about that affect them outside of school and how it affects them in school without getting them in trouble. I kind of have that luxury. It's a really rewarding thing, It helps me out. Like, I feel good about myself, and I feel good in my practice when I'm able to help students do better by themselves. If I can help 1 out of 10 students, that's a pretty good success rate for me.
Stephanie Geyer, I'm a school psychologist. This is my 3rd year as a school psychologist, but I've been in the schools for 7 years. In the school setting, the school psychologist does a lot of crisis work, so if students are feeling suicidal or they're upset, then they can come and talk to us. I've always wanted to be a psychologist.
My name is Chris Hannaford, and I'm the school psychologist, the full-time school psychologist here at ThunderRidge. My door is open if someone needs support or is in crisis. I'm really good at listening, I guess, or at least people tell me. And then I can kind of help people work through problems as they come. Everyone has something. So one of the things we say is that everyone in school kind of brings their backpack to school, but they also bring kind of an invisible one that carries with them all of the problems from their home life and all of the things that they're worried about, whether it be problems with friends or anxiety about college and their future, or substantial kind of mental health issues. And you can't see that happening with everyone else, but I like to think of that in the context of, or the framing of, everyone needs support. You are not different in a bad way if you feel like you need help, because everyone does. When students come up and kind of like let me know how well they did on a test or something like that, or that something that I did really helped them, like, that's why I do the job.
The mental health team is part of a bigger support system at ThunderRidge that helps with problems in students' lives. But how do students cope with the smaller issues throughout their days?
When I'm sad, I just curl up in a ball and I watch a Hallmark movie. I hang out with friends.
When I'm sad to make myself happy, I just like listen to music and play soccer.
I listen to music.
I usually go to the gym.
I usually go to talk to my friends, or sometimes I paint, whatever makes me calm.
Just know that if you're ever feeling sad or are in need of help, you can call upon these real-life superheroes.
Social worker superstar. There we go.
Super Steph, because my name is Stephanie.
Keeping with the theme of alliteration, I'll be the super psychologist.
And they'll be there to help.